So here's something silly. So I already pointed out that this has a choke like a motorized bike carb, right? Sure does look like a motorized bike carb, for real, right? And you can see there's a throttle cable in there, okay? And a manual choke. But yet there's no throttle here. And there's the choke cable, which doesn't appear to be going anything. So what they did, can't blame them for trying, is they hooked up the choke cable from there to there. That's what they're using as a throttle cable. So I'm going to try and find a throttle cable, hook up the throttle cable, you know, here. I might have a thumb throttle or something just to see if I can get it here, and then disconnect that choke cable altogether for now, because I've got a manual choke like we talked about. That's one thing. This is just, you know, cursory look. And then over here they've got this really rigmarole ground. There's a ground wire on here that is hanging by like one thread, right on the bottom there, by one thread, and then it's not even connected here, it's just tucked in. So, you know, this is why I'm paying little money instead of big money for this. All right, let's see what we can get going with this bad boy. Out. Okay, it's OG Big T here on the Road to Spark with the Motobecane. So let me show you a little bit of what I did. I'm not real good at taking videos while I'm doing stuff, but anyway, this is arch enemy number one, is these Movi nut covers to take off. So it's all rounded out in the middle there, and so everybody says it's a 3/8 that fits in there. Actually, it's a 10 millimeter. That's part of the problem, is that people try and get in here and they round them off. So what I did is I carved or actually cut with a Dremel or a saw, whatever, a notch in there, and then knocked it off with a chisel. And how did I hold it? I used one of those crescent wrench chain strap things. So it's a chain hooked onto like a channel locks, and that held it in place. And then I just tapped it off, and it worked pretty good. I went in and I cleaned the points, and you know, cleaned them, just dragged a little business card through them, and then sprayed everything out with air. I don't even have an air compressor, so I used a bicycle pump and blew air in there to blow everything out, cleaned it out a little bit. And then the big thing I did was I got a new coil from Treats, and I got a new coil and the proper 5 millimeter or what have you plug wire, and a proper cap, and a new spark plug that's a B5HS. I think I'm supposed to get a B6, but they didn't have any. So that's what I did. This strap, this ground strap, everyone goes, well, why is this weird wire, this open wire one, why is it flexible? Why don't you put a nice tight one? Well, because the engine flexes. When this thing runs, the engine. So anyway, I did all that, and these things are notoriously fickle, I guess, to work on to get spark, but I seem to be okay. Let's see. So now let me go ahead and use the 10 millimeter that will kind of go in there, and let's see how we do on the road to spark. Hang on. And that's spark, baby. Let me go around and show you the other side of the coil a little bit. Okay. So that's the coil. Got it from Treats. You know, so really about 20 bucks worth of stuff from Treats, and a little cleaning of the points. And I am not a mechanic, and I owe debt of gratitude to Dave Fixes His Shit on YouTube. I haven't seen much from him for a while, but there's an old video he has, a series where he rebuilt a couple Mobis and or Motobecanes, and he got them running. Something else to know too is that even though this isn't marked, this is the kill switch, so left is off and right is on. I heard those can be fickle, so somebody said if you have problems, disconnect the kill switch, but I just turned it to the correct position, the run position. I don't even know if it works because I didn't try it in the off. And like I said, just pop that off, clean the points a little bit. You know, we used my manual powered air compressor there. There's the other bikes. Ooh, too many bikes. And I got spark. So the next thing will be to work on the carb and stuff. And again, it has a motorized bicycle carb, and I'm probably going to get a new carb for it, SHA carb, I think, but I want to see if I can get it running with this first. I like to do things one at a time, even though I probably pay, that was a mosquito, too much in shipping costs. All right, Big T over and out on the road to Spark, and now the road to getting the Motobecane running. Everybody have a great day. Out.